Good afternoon, classy people. How y'all doing? Wayne Bolden from the Speed King channel. It is Tuesday evening. We're here to do the West Virginia, that's right, West Virginia Governor Stakes, Saturday night down there in Chester, West Virginia, better known as Mountaineer. How could you not? Listen, there is a ton of stake races this weekend. I mean, everywhere. You know, we always say we do major races throughout the nation. Well, I can't keep up with them because we got graded races from one end of the coast to the other. And we're going to dial into this West Virginia Governor Stakes, and then we're going to do the West Virginia Derby. You know, right there at Mountaineer. And I'm going to tell James Joy to just settle down. Mr. Joy, that's one of our viewers. He's like, when you going to do the Whitney? I'm going to get to it before I go on vacation. I don't have the data yet. Settle down, Mr. Joy. That's my boy out there. Let's dive into this governor's stake race. Let's just dive right in. Before we do, subscribe, ring the bell. You know what to do. Join the membership. But I want to dial into this field of 7. I don't want to mess around. I got a lot of work ahead of me. And you know the Speed King is going on vacation this week. Tomorrow. Tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. Not before I get my workout, though. No, I'm not going nowhere until I do that. Well, here is 3-year-olds and upward, Saturday night, August 7th, Chester, West Virginia, Mountaineer, Grade 3 Governor Stakes, a mile and 16, a field of 7, and you're going to know some of these contenders and pretenders. There's a field of 7. The number 1 horse, well, you'll know him. His name is Sprawl. Sprawl is a nice 4-year-old with 15 starts, 3 wins, and 5 thirds, no seconds. This horse either run first or third. And he's a Kentucky bred, a 4-year-old, Thomas Jury Jr. Nice trainer. Y'all know Mr. Jury. He can train. And Sprawl is a fast horse. And we expect him to get to the front in this mile and a 16 contest from the rail. His speed figures are phenomenal. They're in line. As a 4-year-old, they had come directly up to this point. The horse had a 42-day layoff. His workouts over there at Churchill Training, August 1st and July 25th, he ran 5 furlongs in 1 minute. July 14th, 4 furlongs in 46. So Sproul's coming off a 42-day layoff. Here's the thing. His last race, June 25th, June 26th, Churchill. The Foster, Stephen Foster. And you know Maxfield, that's a Godolphin horse. I don't have to tell y'all. He was in there with Maxfield, Warriors Charge. He ran third to them. Yeah, he was 12-1 that day. And he went to the, well, he didn't get to the front, but he ran really big. Sproul's going to be very tough in this race. He's got Durell. He should save the ground. He's got one of my favorite jocks on him in the country, Joe Talamo. I think he's very underrated. You may have heard me say that before. I think Joe Talamo is very underrated. And Joe has a way of winning these stake races. He don't win a lot of other races, but somehow this kid always ends up in the winner's circle in stake races. So Sprawl, the number 1, is a very strong contender here. You're going to have to consider him in every spot. Win, place, and show. All right? Speed figures are phenomenal. The number 2 horse in this race, Shy Guy. Shy Guy is a 5-year-old with 21 starts, 7 wins, 7 seconds, and 2 thirds. Not bad. Not bad at all for the Shy Guy. Something that I am not. Speed figures are weak. The number 2 horse, Shy Guy, speed figures are weak. He's 30-1. He should be 99-1. Let's throw the 2 off the ticket. Shy Guy. Let's get rid of him. And the number 3 horse, well, Colonial Dark Kemper or Temper. Colonial Dark Temper. Well, here's a 7-year-old. Okay, he's kind of old. He's got 38 starts, 36 starts, 7 wins, 4 thirds, and 3 thirds. 4 seconds, 3 thirds. Well, Colonial Dark Kemper is just like Shy Guy. The speed figures are in and out, which you would expect on a 7-year-old, right? It's like every other race he runs good. The problem is his last race he won, but it was a really off speed figure. The speed figure before on May 22nd was very, very strong. I don't like him in this spot here. Colonial Horse at number 3. I think you could use him underneath. He's only 5-1. And I'm going to throw the number 3 off the ticket. I don't think he's going to handle this bunch. It's with Sprawls on the inside. And the next couple horses are very, very strong in here. The number 4, Bourbon Colin. Well, Bourbon Colin is a 5-year-old with 22 starts, 5 wins, 3 seconds, and 4 thirds. This horse is trained by Ian Wilkes. Second race off the layoff as a 5-year-old. His last race in the stake race against Bango and Mancho was horrible. His speed figures is bad, particularly the one, his last one, which was his 5-year-old debut on the 25th of June at Churchill. They were only going 7 furlongs. Now, if you listen to my art collectors race, you figure after such a long layoff, this horse, they laid him off in November of last year. They brought him back in June. You figure the 7 furlong is a tightener. Hey, by the way, my hypocrisy is the same. So 7 furlongs isn't Bourbon Colin distance, but I still think, even though they're going to stretch him out, I think he's going to be behind the field, and I don't think he's in the right spot here. So we're going to throw the number 4 horse, Bourbon Colin, off the ticket. And here's the horse that I would lean to, Mighty Carol. Well, you know this is Josie Carroll's horse, Mighty Heart. Josie Carroll's horse from Canada. Very, very nice trainer. She knows her business. Mighty Heart is a nice 4-year-old. This horse has 11 starts, 5 wins. Almost 50% of her starts have been wins. This is a very, very nice colt. 5 for 11 wins and 2 thirds, no seconds, for $800,000. Mighty Heart is 3-1 on the morning line. And I mean, I could argue the point that Mighty Heart should probably be the favorite in here. You know, I know Sproles is on the rail. He is 8-5, and that's a little short. But Mighty Heart, the number 5 horse, is a very, very strong contender here. Last ran July 1st, up there on a synthetic in Woodbine, of course. Ran out of the TV screen, and I'm going to tell you right now, that last speed figure is very, very, very nice. So we expect this horse to be forwardly placed at number 5, Mighty Heart. Not very far away from Sproles, who I expect to get the lead with Joe Talamo from the rail. I mean, I don't know what else he would do other than send him from the rail. You don't want the field to get in front of you and get over and block you. So I know Talamo has to be sending the 1 Sproles. And I expect Mighty Heart to be sitting right off of him. I really do, or right with him. And they brung the jock with them. And this is a very, very nice horse. And this is the horse that I would take on top. Even though I like Sproles, because Talamo's up and the speed figure's good, and he's inside and he's the speed. But I don't like 8-5. And if you give me Sproles at 8-5 or Mighty Heart at 3-1, I'm going to take Mighty Heart every time. I mean, the horse has won 50% of his races. And, you know, his last speed figure is phenomenal, and he's got 27 days of rest off of that July 1st race. So Mighty Heart's probably going to be my top pick in this race. And, of course, Sproul would probably be number 2. The number 6 horse, Exalting. Well, Exalting is an 8-year-old, 35 starts, 8 wins, 4 seconds, and 6 thirds. This horse, speed figures, is very good. Number 6 horse, but he's only 7-2. He comes out of overnight stake races. He is 8-year-old. He does have 31 days of rest off of his last stake race at Indiana Downs on the 7th of July. He ran second. Speed figures are okay. And I mean, this is probably the number 6 horse Exalting would be my third choice in this race here, behind Mighty Heart and Sprawls. And the number 7 horse, I Want to Win. What? I Want to Win. Well, me too, my friend. The number 7, I Want to Win, again, is a 5-year-old with 29 starts, 7 wins, 7 seconds, and 5 thirds. The horse has only won $200,000, and the speed figures are very, very light. So the number 2 horse, Shy Guy, and the number 7 horse, I Want to Win, I don't believe should be in the race. So the field of 7 to me is down to 5. Once I get rid of the 2 and the 7, I just don't like them. Horses shouldn't be in this race. And of course the 3 and the 4, Colonial Dark Temper, guess could run. I don't like him. And Bourbon Colin is okay. Speed figure is light. They are stretching him back out. He is a 5-year-old, and I would use the 3 and 4 underneath. So, what do we know here? Here's what we know in the West Virginia Governor Stakes race, Grade 3, Saturday night, race 7. We know that the Speed King like Mighty Heart. That is going to be our top pick, the number 5 at 3 to 1. And we like Sprawls, but we hate the price at 8 to 5. But that will be our second pick with Joe Talamoa at 8 to 5. And the number 6 horse, Exalting, would be, again, our third pick. Again, I hate that price against these horses at 7 to 2. But if you're going to give me Mighty Heart in this here $200,000 grade 3 race for 3-year-olds and up, then I'll take Mighty Heart every time, who has 50% win probability. So there it is. There is your West Virginia Governor Stake race, Saturday night, Mountaineer, Chester, West Virginia. Give us something to do after all the day races are gone, right? 5, Mighty Heart is our top pick. Our second pick is Sprawls. I'm not giving you nothing earth-shattering here. And the number 6 horse, Exalting. As always, folks, you know our disclaimer is down in the description. Please read it. If you're watching this video, subscribe to our channel. Please support us. And if you've been around for a while, or if you haven't been around, please join our membership. As always, folks, stay classy in all you do. I have to do some more stake races. Your Speed King is going on vacation. I'm going to have my finger on the pulse. I ain't going that far away, because this is what I love to do. So I would rather go to the track, but that's not happening, obviously. But so, you know, stay classy in all you do. Your West Virginia Governor Cup, 7th race, Mountaineer, mile and 16, Saturday night. We like Mighty Heart, and of course, Sproul second. Stay classy, folks, in all you do. And as always, if those folks go low, you know what we do. We go high. Keep it 100. You see me with my fancy Haskell shirt on? It's a Haskell thing you wouldn't understand. All right, Jersey Shore here. Stay classy, folks. Talk to you soon. I'm coming back with the West Virginia Derby. That's right.